Sergeant Davis, sniper. Let me tell you about the time it got so real that I almost lost my crew. Almost. Deep in the mountains, Sergeant Duval and I were searching for a group of American hostages. During the move, we came across an enemy patrol and took them out. It was the fastest way to get hard intel. They had a photo of the hostages and it gave us their location, but getting it made us a target. When that enemy patrol failed to radio back, everyone within 100 miles would know American forces were on the ground. We had to get this intel back to our support team on the other side of the border, fast. We were on the move when we heard rustling over the left ridge. Could have been the wind. But then we heard an AK-47 reload. Duval broke off to find better cover, and we hit the ground. We spotted the first enemy on the left ridge. Then they were everywhere. They got so close they were stepping on my ghillie suit. My heart was racing. I'm amazed they didn't hear it. But to them, I was just another clump of grass. Invisible. Because I'm a U.S. Army sniper. All got up to follow them out, make sure they weren't coming back. But they moved away from us, so we moved on. We made it out the ravine, back to our rally point, but we didn't let our guard down. Even there, we had our heads on a swivel. It wasn't until we heard our Black Hawk coming that Duval signaled us to move out. The rest of our team came alive. On my left, Sanchez appeared out of nowhere. Thompson, Garrick, and Cricket appeared on my right. Everyone was alert, ready. We all had each other's backs. I held back to secure the rear till it was time to go home. Intel in hand.
Sorry if I was bugging you. I just love this song. Had this great beat. Goes like boom, boom, boom. Oh, you don't know why that's funny? I'm Sergeant First Class Tanaka, GOD technician, and I'm not supposed to like booms. Like the time I was rolling through a village, making sure nothing went boom.
After weeks of searching, we got a tip on a high-value target, suspected of 4 embassy bombings. He was holed up in this little village, and we weren't letting him slip through our fingers, so we showed up in force. Behind me was an armored caravan that stretched to the edge of the village. But in front of me, nothing. The village was empty. But then we saw it, an IED in the middle of the road. We drove into a trap. My team raced around the vehicle to unload the robot. Everything about this felt wrong. In the market, a fan was running. And down the road, smoke still poured out of chimneys. We had to get past that IED fast. We had to get a good look at this bomb, but none of us were leaving the truck. That's why we had the robot. I got the robot to the bomb. Gently pulled back the rug, and whoa, it was big enough to take out the entire block. I started looking for the trigger. Then, all hell broke loose. Bullets started raining from the rooftops. One of them was shooting at the bomb, trying to blow it up in our face. He missed the bomb, but he hit the robot. Our guys started kicking in doors.
Break the doors now!
Within seconds, the snipers and our target were down. We got our guy, but this wasn't over. Our mission was now a bomb disposal mission, so now I had to suit up. My partner lowered my bomb suit visor, and I was off. I knew more snipers could have been on the rooftops, but my gaze never left the bomb. The bomb was my job. The rooftops was my team's, and they had my back. I made it to the bomb. The device was simple, just an old gas container filled with high explosives. Crude, but effective. I located the trigger, isolated the power source, and with the snip, it was over. Boom. Time to go home.
My platoon of M1 Abrams was tasked with shutting down an armed smuggling group that refused to give up. My kind of mission: search and destroy. My platoon was spread out around me, 1 on my left, 2 on my right. We'd cut off every smuggling route. This was their last one. On the other side of a berm 100 yards ahead of us was their last convoy. These smugglers were desperate enough to hire a local militia to escort them with secondhand tanks picked up from a black market. As we approached the berm, I saw my loader below me, ready for action. We only had one job: destroy the enemy with 120mm armor-penetrating shells, and we were good at it. We all hit the berm together. Within seconds, we spotted the convoy. They were at our 2 o'clock, 1,200 yards out. I gave the order to fire. The tank on my left got off the first shot. The 2 on my right went next. Then, it was my turn. Ahead of us, we saw the first round cripple them. One tank blew a tread and skidded into a ravine. Another vanished into a cloud of black smoke, but a few still moved. In my head, I counted down the seconds till the next round. 3, 2, 1. After that, nothing moved, except for the smugglers that ran away from their smoldering tanks. It was game over.
I was running drills with my team when a radio call came in. Behind me, Private Gill marked the time. The clock was ticking.
We're taking fire! Target's in hand, but we're pinned down. Request air support!
A Special Forces team was pinned down by sniper fire, and an enemy convoy was descending on them. Even from 30,000 feet, it wasn't looking good. The screen on our left displayed live footage of the battle. Every time a sniper fired, we saw a heat bloom, and the screen was lit up. We had to clear a path for our team fast. With a payload of 4 Hellfire missiles, that wasn't a problem. We just had to pinpoint the sniper's coordinates before the enemy convoy on our right screen reached them. On our left screen, I saw small movements around the building. The snipers were closing in.
They're shifting positions. Request immediate action.
Within seconds, we isolated 4 separate muzzle flashes coming from the top floor of an abandoned apartment building. We got the green light and fired.
We got missile inbound.
On our left screen, we saw the heat streak of our Hellfire missile, and then the screen went white, a massive flash.
Right,
The entire top floor of the apartment building caves in, clearing the way for our Special Forces team. And we were out.
What's that? Oh, sorry. Thought you said something. Not easy chatting on a Chinook. But it could be louder. We could be in one of my M1 Abrams. I'm Lieutenant Pickett, tank commander. Let me tell you what it's like when one of those guys sounds off. My platoon of M1 Abrams was tasked with shutting down an arms smuggling group refused to